It's Mandy here, and this is my mini masterclass on kind of business kindness, having a safe space within your business. And by that, I mean a space within your business where you always feel emotionally safe. Running a business isn't easy. It is really challenging. It's often much harder than it looks from the outside. I know that I have certainly faced many challenges as an entrepreneur, and many things that I didn't appreciate would be so difficult are. But when I am comfortable in my own body, and when I feel very, very safe in my own body, my business feels less scary. And this is what I wish for you in any business that you create or any business you're a part of, that you have that sense of safety within your body so that you can navigate the pressures and navigate the stresses of not only your business, but also the life that you live. Many of us, in fact, most of the people in this group are also mums. So not only are we navigating business challenges, we're also navigating the challenges that motherhood brings, and we're trying to bring it all together. But when we feel safe in our business, it allows us to be less vulnerable, so we're less susceptible to take on board other people's criticisms, other people's judgments, and we're more easily able just to brush off things when they happen that aren't so positive. So 5 reasons that it's really important for you to feel emotionally safe in your business. And sorry, I've got this bit of hair that's gone a bit bonkers because I've been out for a run this morning and I'm just quite sure what my hair is doing with itself. So one of the reasons, when you are safe in your business, you are more likely to just take some risks that lead you to really good places, and you're less likely to be fearful of failure. And this isn't fearful of your whole business collapsing around you. This is fearful of perhaps launching a circle at a certain time of the day or for a certain group of women or mums to try it, to see if it works, and not attaching lots of judgment or your self-worth to the result of that circle. And by taking more risks, it allows you to really test out what does and doesn't work, and then to go with the things that 1, work, and 2, feel really authentic to you. So when you feel safer in your body, when your business feels safe for you, then you're more likely to take risks or just try things out which lead to really good aligned decisions. It also makes you much more resilient. When you feel really safe in your business, safe in your body, and very grounded, and your emotional well-being is good, you are more resilient. So you can brush off those challenges. There's going to be setbacks. Running a business isn't easy. You're going to launch things that don't work. You might get some not so positive feedback from somebody that you've worked with in your circles, and you don't take it so personally because your resilience is higher, and therefore you're much easier. You're much more able to bat those things off without carrying them around with you for days or weeks. Also, by feeling safe in your business, you are able to be yourself. So you're more able to be an authentic leader, and you're more able to do things that feel really aligned in your business. The things that you want to do rather than the things that you feel you should do for other people, or perhaps following what someone else has done. So your authentic leadership means that you don't go into that comparison state too often, and you're also able to set really healthy boundaries that work for you in your business. And if you have other people working for you, whether it's in your circle business or other businesses you work for or in, you create a really lovely sense of an authentic team where everyone is working for each other and everyone's collaborating. When you feel safe enough to be your true and authentic self, you will attract the right people to you, whether they're coming to your circles, they're working for you, or they're working with you in your business. So your sense of personal kind of safe space is really key for that authenticity piece. It's also just brilliant for your mental health. I love my business, but it can really make me worried. It has made me very anxious over the years. There's certain bits of it that are essential, but I don't love as much as the others. And that can affect my emotional and my mental health and well-being. But when I feel generally safe enough in the rest of my business, then I'm able to navigate and I'm able to walk through those challenges rather than allowing them to send me into a tailspin of negative emotional health. I think of it as scales. I have to make sure that this side of me feels safe enough to be able to deal with this side, which are the challenges that I get in my business, so that even if these challenges kind of lift up, I've got enough emotional health so that it doesn't completely crash down. And that's because I've created a business where I feel safe and I feel aligned, and that's because I look after my own sense of safety within that business. Also, when you feel safe in your business, you are excited by it, you're enthused by it, you're passionate about talking about it. The things that you do come just flooding in through your mind. It's really easy when you go to a networking event or you talk to somebody else, or even when you're marketing or you're seeking to attract new clients, new mums or women into your business. You're able to do that because the sense of safety you have in your business means that you feel really comfortable talking about it. You feel the feeling that your business gives you, that sense of love and safety and warmth, right in your heart center, down into your solar plexus. And from a somatic level, your body responds to that by being very open, being able to talk about it easily. And that brings people into your business world. That could be mums, women to sit in your circles. It could be people to collaborate with. It could be a beautiful business support network of other women for you to bounce ideas off, to share with, to go to when you are worried about something. It's much harder to be able to feel enthusiastic and feel comfortable in those kind of spaces if you don't feel very safe in your business itself. Just recapping those 5 things that this sense of safety is really important for, and I'm just going to refer to my notes because I will forget if I hadn't written this down, is it allows you to safely take risks. It means that you're much more resilient. It means that you're a really authentic leader, which people will feel. Even if you are the leader of yourself in your business, you will feel your own empowerment and your own sense of safety in your own body, which is so important for women. It supports your mental and your emotional health, which is the most important thing in your business. And also it allows you to talk enthusiastically about your business, to promote it to other people, and to be someone who's just really lovely to hang out with in a business support network. So how do you create that emotionally safe space? Because business ownership and leadership is really tricky. And these things also apply to motherhood as well, because motherhood is a leadership role, and that in itself is also tricky. So one of the things that you can do, again, I'm going to list 5 or 6 things here. The first thing is be really open and honest with yourself and the way in which you communicate with yourself. And from a feminine perspective, what I mean is listen to the signals that your body is sending you. That gut feeling, that heartfelt feeling. Are you doing things in your business that aren't essential, that make you feel yucky? If you do, and you don't have to do them, then please stop doing them, because they will lead to a feeling of being unsafe, which will lead to you feeling not aligned, and that will make your business feel really difficult and you really heavy. So think about your own internal communications, and if you're working with any other people or other members of your family, be honest with them and how you're feeling. I often come to a crossroads in my business where I want to do something new, but I find it hard to let go of something that I have been doing. And I go back into that. What is my gut telling me? If I think about continuing the old thing for the next 12 months, how do I feel? If I think about being able to release the space that takes up and to bring in the new, how does that make me feel? And I don't make the decision quickly, and it takes me a while to logistically navigate it and to tell other people, but I know deep down from my own internal communication which of those choices makes me feel the safest. And I then share it with Kerry, my husband. I talk to my friends to just get their input. So I communicate very openly and honestly with myself. But most importantly, as women, listen to what your gut instinct is telling you. Be really aware of your own internal communications. The other thing is be really understanding and empathetic with yourself. You are going to face challenges in your business. That's not because you're not running your business well. It's not because your business isn't going to be successful. It's simply that is what running a business is like. So be really kind with yourself. If your head is so full that you can't think, then stop thinking. Take a break, go for a walk, do all those things that your feminine loves, which is quiet time, reading, dancing, singing, any hobbies that you love. For me, it's running. For me, going out for a run is amazing at clearing my head, stopping me beating myself up, and then go back to some of the mindset things. Talk to yourself as if you were your own best friend. What would you say to somebody you've met in a networking group if they were coming to you with the same issue? Be empathetic, be understanding, and be really kind with yourself. You will always feel safer in your business when you know that you are being your business best friend. So please try to create that sense of friendship of yourself or anyone else in your team so that you all feel safe. Number 3, establish clear boundaries. Personal and professional boundaries are crucial for your sense of emotional safety. Encourage yourself to have them and encourage anyone else that you're working with to have them as well. The point that I mentioned earlier about kind of continuing to do things that make you feel uncomfortable or unhappy or you've just outgrown, set a boundary around them that you're going to continue to do them until X date and know that that's a date to move away from them. Set boundaries around the number of times you're going to check your phone and respond to emails. Set really strong boundaries around what you say yes and what you say no to. Don't make decisions in the moment. Ask if you can come back to that person in 24 hours. Check with that gut feeling. Do I feel really good about doing this? Because that whole body yes will give you that sense of safety. When you do something because someone else wants you to, but it doesn't feel aligned and it feels a little sticky, you will get that unsafe feeling. You might not be aware it's an unsafe feeling, but it is an unsafe feeling that will manifest in worry, sadness, anger, frustration, and just, I wish I wasn't doing this, which isn't a pleasant feeling for anybody. Then find a network. You'll feel much safer in your business when you have a network of peers and other business women just to bounce ideas off. People who understand what it's like to run a business whilst also running a family. People who have a similar client network to you, so know how to market in that network or how easy or how difficult it can be at certain times. So in this sphere, think about other people that work with mums or the women that you want to support. So I have a lovely network of doulas, midwives, physios, reflexologists, anyone, pelvic health specialists. I know people in the coffee shops and cafes around here where mums go. Create a lovely network, and I'm also a member of 2 or 3 really active networking groups of other women running their own businesses. And going to those places does make me feel supported, which makes me feel safe. So even when I'm on my own, I know that I can reach out in a WhatsApp group or I can DM somebody directly and that they will be there for me. And that really helps my feminine to feel nurtured and loved, and that's really important. The other point, and this is a really big, big point, please look after your own emotional and mental well-being. Whatever it is that you have to do to keep you safe and steady, please do that. Because that will give you more capacity to be resilient, to manage the challenges, to notice when things are becoming more difficult and to stop, to set those healthy boundaries. Please remember that you are your business. You are the identity of your business. You are your business USP. So you are your most valuable asset. So investing time, investing money on mentoring, coaching, counselling, therapy, spa days, retreat weekends, beautiful clothes, bunches of flowers every month, whatever it is that helps and supports your emotional and mental well-being, please do that, because you will feel both safer and stronger in your business, and it becomes more fun and you continue to want to do it, and you will just bounce the tough things off more easily and you won't hang on to them. You'll be able to ride through them, Jot them down to experience rather than going into that self-judgment, very negative self-talk space. So 5 things you can actually do to help you feel super safe in your business are: be aware of that line of communication, the internal line of communication you have with yourself. Be really empathetic, understanding, and kind with yourself. Establish really clear boundaries. Cultivate a really supportive network. That could be a networking network, it could be a family or a friend's network that understands and holds you safely in your business. And the number one thing is, please prioritise yourself, your own emotional and mental well-being. Because when your business feels like a nurturing environment and a safe environment, it's a really solid foundations for your own success, for your resilience, for your innovation, and for you to have fun in your business. So perhaps spend some time now after this masterclass, if you're able to, jotting down, how safe do I feel in my business right now? Or how safe do I feel when I think about launching my own business or adding circles to my business? And then, are there any of those 5 points that you can implement to help you feel even safer? Or do you feel safe enough, but are there things that you can do to really solidify that sense of safety? Because I promise you, the safer you feel in your business, the more resilient you'll be in that business context, the easier it will feel, the more fun you'll have, and all of that leads to more aligned and authentic success, and a very happy, a very nourished, and a very satisfied inner feminine. And your inner feminine wants you to love everything that you do, personally and professionally. Please drop me a message or comment on how this feels, how this resonates. And if there is any way I can support you, then please drop me a message, or my email is mandy@motherforlife.co.uk. And it's lovely to chat to you. Thank you so much to those who've shown up live. Enjoy the rest of your day and take great care. Bye.